Episode 12 of Dangerous Romance starts at the hospital. Salem arrives to check on Kang with a basket of apples. Kang pretends to be unconscious, which scares Salem, and he almost calls the doctor. Kang suddenly wakes up, and Salem knows it is a prank. Soon after, their friends Guy, Nala, Pimpha, Otto, and Max arrive with an update on Safa's case. What happens on the night Kang's father got shot? Name tells Safa that his boss plans to rob Kang's house. Safa is against it, but Name tries to convince him by telling him that his boss will give him a share of the loot and cancel his debt. Safa refuses to go along with their plan, but Name and his boss will rob the place. Name tells Safa to be out of the house on the day they rob it and act clueless when the police investigate. Safa asks what would happen if he refuses, and Name tells him that it is something Safa should not ask. The night of the shooting, Name calls his boss and tells him that Mr. Kong will not be home that night. They can break in quickly, and he will take care of the CCTV cameras. Safa is outside the house trying to figure out how to call the police when he sees Mr. Kong's car drive into the homestead. Later, Mr. Kong is seen kneeling with a gun pointed at him as he is ordered to remove all of his valuables. Mr. Kong fights back, and he takes off the boss's mask. Since he has seen his face, he wants to shoot him, but Safa comes in, and they start fighting for the gun. In the process, Mr. Kong gets shot. The boss intends to shoot Safa, too, when Name intervenes and suggests they use Safa as a scapegoat. Police sirens are heard from a distance. The boss wants to shoot Safa even more because he called the police on them. Name assures him that Safa will do anything for his brother, and as long as they threaten Salem, Safa will do anything. The boss agrees and tells Safa that if he tells anyone about what happened, he will kill Salem. The police arrive and arrest Safa. What happens to Safa? After Name's gang tries to kill Mr. Kong, he shoots the boss and gets arrested. Name tells the truth about what happened that night. Safa gets released from custody. He goes to the hospital to apologize to Mr. Kong, but Mr. Kong thanks him for saving his life instead. Later, Safa visits Name in prison to thank him for keeping his promise and saving his brother's life. Name apologizes for not keeping the other promise about not killing anyone. Safa says he did it like a hero in a movie to save someone else's life. Name hopes that Safa can take that trip around the world for both of them. Safa will be waiting to take that trip together when Name is released. What happens to the father and son relationship? Kang's father regains consciousness at the hospital. Kang's grandmother informs him in his wardroom, and he rushes to see his dad. Kang apologizes for making his father worry, and the two hug it out. Later, during the football, Kang's father shows up to watch the match and encourages Kang. Through Max and Otto's vlog, we learn that Kang started a project in Korat training low-income children with a talent in football. He brings in retired athletes and coaches, and gives them jobs training and coaching the children. In addition, the project is part of the portfolio for his university application. The day the group arrives in Korat is the same day they announce Kang's university application. Kang is not at the training field, and Salem knows where to find him. Salem finds Kang at the windmill field, and he tells him that he was accepted into the same university as Salem in the sports administration department. What happens to Nala and Guy? During graduation day, Pimpha mentions that Nava and Guy are shipping material, meaning they can make a good couple. Their friends agree and start teasing them. Later at the bleachers, Guy tells Nala that he too was always secretly watching him from afar, and he saw his potential in football. He saw that Nala was terrible at shooting baskets, but had quick reflexes to catch the ball, essential for a goalie. Guy saw his determination and admired him. He made Guy feel he was not the only one trying his best. Nala asks Guy to be his boyfriend, and Guy fights back, asking him to be his boyfriend, and they end up kissing. How does Dangerous Romance end? On graduation day, Pimpha tells Napdow that she will study in the UK. She knows of a uni with an excellent environmental course. To her surprise, Napdow plans to go to the UK, specifically London, for her master's degree. Pimpha is excited to learn that they will both be in the same place the following year. They plan to meet up, have a meal together, and tour London. Guy gets a SPA in sports science, while Salem gets into engineering at his top choice university. Otto got into computer engineering at the same university as Salem. Max gets into the same university in mass communication. Nala goes to a university in Chiang Mai. They all head on a trip to Korat, including Pimpha and Napdow. The episode review. It has been an incredible experience watching the character of Kang grow and develop throughout the series. Kang becoming the student representative and giving the graduation speech in this episode shows just how much his character changes from the spoilt bully in the first episode. He has a goal in life and works hard to achieve it, qualifying to enter the top university. The series did not lose its momentum, continuously surprising with every episode and delivering a wholesome ending. Ultimately, the group of rivals form a formidable bond, and they successfully enter different universities. Salem's monologue at the end of the episode discusses the general theme of the series. No matter the differences in things like socioeconomic status, people are equal, and all that matters is their determination and resilience in life.